The first time I washed my own hair all by myself was when I was 10. Other people had always done it for me because my hair was too much to handle, unmanageable, and a growing nest of curls and kinks. So in washing my hair, I modeled my actions off of things I'd only heard. Shampoo, rinse, repeat, conditioner only on the end so that your roots stay clean. I ran my fingers through my hair, feeling it shrink, cursing my mother and father for giving me hair like this. When I stepped out of the shower, my sister asked me if I had really gotten it wet. You see, it wasn't as curly as it usually was. My hair looked thinner than it usually was, but I was ecstatic. I looked in the mirror at my limp, dead hair, wondering if this is what it looked like to have good hair. My mother and father would be proud of me now. Maybe now we wouldn't have to take trips down to Brooklyn for me to sit in a chair for 4 or 5 or 6 hours. Sometimes it was an all-day affair. The scent of singed strands became the scent of becoming beautiful. When I was 10, instead of wanting a new backpack, I wanted to be the white girls on TV. Girls like Hannah Montana were the only girls that I'd ever see, and that one time I met Raven Simone from Not So Raven, I realized that she was like 6 shades lighter than me. What I'm trying to tell you is that I grew up being pretty for a black girl. I grew up wishing I were mixed with something so that I didn't have to tell people that I was just a black girl. I grew up disappointed when I came back from the beach with a tan and convinced that being light skinned was the only way for me to get a man. I grew up being told that my natural hair wasn't for me. As if the thing naturally growing out of my head should be ashamed to call itself 4C. I grew up with brown Barbie dolls bringing loose chocolate waves and wishing for relaxers that my hair would learn how to behave. And then, like magic, like black girl magic, I figured that if my hair wasn't for me, then I could just chop it all off. I could chop it all off and then I'd be free. I would go to the beach and I would get my tan. After all, I'm a strong, independent black woman who don't need no man. It's been a journey for me, loving myself, learning not to base my self-worth on the worth of somebody else. There are some people who ask me why I scream representation matters. I ask them if they've ever cried themselves to sleep, wishing that my skin matched theirs.